Hey, it's May here. When do you have time to think about your career? I know I used to struggle because at work I was so busy. I was managing people, serving clients, I had emails to respond to. There were constant things going on, tasks I had to take care of. So I really couldn't find any time. And then I realized what the perfect time was, and that was when I was on vacation. Now you might be thinking, isn't vacation the time when I'm supposed to be able to switch off from work? Well, it is in the sense that it's a time to switch off from the day-to-day hustle, bustle, pressures, and stress of all those tasks that you have to do. And it's the perfect time to switch on to thinking about what really matters in your career and life. So for your next vacation, here are 5 steps you can take to help you make the best use of that time. Step 1 is to take time and set aside time to think and reflect. That could be early in the morning if you're a morning person and you can get up an hour before everybody else and have that precious time. Or maybe it's when you are taking a hike or a walk in the woods, out in nature, or when you're doing some exercise that's repetitive, things like swimming laps or jogging or running. So that really can help you have the time to open up and think and reflect. And maybe you even want to schedule it at a time when you're with other family members or friends, because some of us benefit from brainstorming with others. Then step 2 is to think on paper. Yes, that means getting out a pen or pencil and writing your thoughts down on paper. There's something about the act of handwriting that opens up different parts of your brain and will activate different abilities to think and be creative. And you're going to benefit greatly from that. Plus, you'll have it all there on a piece of paper waiting for you to look at again, and it's going to really help you. Then the third step is to open your mind up to aspirations. And this is where you really get to envision the future that you want. Think expansively. You can ask yourself questions like, what do I really value? Or when I'm 90 and looking back on my career and life, what do I want to be able to have said that I did and how I was? And then number 4, once you've thought about your aspirations, is to home in on the next 2 to 3 actions. And this is where it's important to remember this quote from my mentor, which is, you just have to know where you're heading, as in your aspirations and your bigger future goals. And then also your very next steps. You don't have to have everything in between planned out. Wow, that was so freeing for me. And, frankly, these days, things are changing so fast. Even if we tried to plan things out, everything's going to change and your plan will be obsolete. So don't worry about what I think of as the messy middle. Just make sure you've got that future aspiration and the very next 2 to 3 steps that will get you from here toward that future aspiration. And then you're ready for step 5, which is to set yourself up for easy wins for when you return. And that means taking a couple of steps while you're still away to set yourself up so that you're already on a glide path. You're already moving forward when you get back to your desk. Because we all know once we get back to the office or wherever we work, all those urgent and important things are going to come piling back on our plate, all of those tasks. And it's important that you've already put things in motion. So maybe it's emailing your assistant to say, please set up a meeting with my boss. I want to talk about, then you can actually have that conversation you've been wanting to have. Or maybe it's pinging an email to somebody who's been a mentor of yours that you want to reconnect with. Or maybe it's signing up for that course or certification that's going to help you get to the next level. So remember, your vacation is a golden time. Use it wisely and don't turn off your brain entirely. Just turn it off from all the pressures and stresses of the tasks and turn it on to that bigger picture, thinking about what really matters to you. It's going to feel really rewarding because if you don't think about it while you're away, it's going to be lurking in the background and you're not going to be able to enjoy your vacation quite as much as if you take these 5 steps. So when is your next vacation and how can you use it to reach your career and life aspirations? Leave a comment, let me know. I'd love to hear. And if you're watching this from anywhere other than my blog, head on over to maybusch.com/blog. I look forward to welcoming you there. And if you're watching this on YouTube, then hit the red button to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of future videos. So go out there and be bold, play big, and spark joy for yourself and everyone around you.